afternoon. Welcome back into the Rodgers Rec Center here in Newport, Rhode Island. Ryan Costa here on the call today for Salve Regina and Johnston and Wales matching up here in Newport. The Wildcats coming into this game wearing their blue uniforms with the gold trim, and the Seahawks in their home whites. As we tip off here, it'll be Seahawk ball to start things out. Johnston and Wales coming a little short today, playing with 8 players total on the roster active. So it's always difficult, middle of the season, injury bug, and that's just the way it is. So they have 3 substitutions today. Meanwhile, Salve Regina coming in. Here's Tori Scorpio driving. And it's a jump ball in favor of the Wildcats. Brittany Gallagher coming down the court for the Wildcats. Driving in is Hands. Now shooting for 3 is Contrell, no good. Rebound picked up by Morrow. Driving in is Gallagher, back to Morrow. Looking, shooting, and off the rim and out. Rebound held by Morgan Shuey. And Autenry gives to Scorpio. And now Shuey looking for some room. Deals down low to Megan Hennigan. And a long 3 ball, that is no good. Rebound held by Hands. A loose ball, it'll be scooped up by Brittany Gallagher and given over to Terene Lee. Contrell deals down low to Morrow, who looks for space, shoots. Rebound held now by Shuey. She drives down the court. Deals over to Rourke, puts it up, no good. Battle for the rebound is won by Lee. Now Gallagher in the corner, drives the baseline, puts it up off the glass, no good. Scorpio holds and gets it down low to Hennigan, who puts it up, no good. Hands deals to Morrow on the post, puts a move up, couldn't quite get it to fall, and it'll end up with Tori Scorpio. Off the glass, no good. Rebound held by Hands now, as she looks to slow things down for the Wildcats. Now putting it up and getting it is Tiandra Hands. She gets the basket to fall. Now Scorpio looking to work the far side. And here's a 3 ball, rattles around and couldn't quite get it to fall was Mary Rourke. Shooting here is Contrell, she gets it to go. Rourke will give it over to Hennigan, who gives it back to Scorpio. But Tenreath couldn't quite get it up. And now it's Terene Lee pushing the tempo for the Wildcats as she couldn't make the pass connect to Morrow. And we'll get our first pair of substitutions. Neva Bostic making her way into the game for the Seahawks. Bostic throws a pick for Scorpio. And now putting it up is Hennigan. Rebound held by the Wildcats. Shooting for three and couldn't get it to go was Brittany Gallagher. Now it'll be Noelle Mancini checking in the game for the Seahawks. Coming off is Megan Hennigan. Scorpio looking to drive, kicks it out to Rourke. And Scorpio will get it right in front of the Wildcat bench. We'll get a foul on the court. We'll see who it's on. Appears to be against the Wildcat. Gabby Sousa checking into the game for the Seahawks. And she gets the ball right away. Scorpio drives in, puts it up, off the glass, no good. And now Lee looks to drive down. Hands for three, couldn't get it to go. Rebound held by Mia James. Gallagher driving in, and she'll be called for the travel. Sousa to rebound to Scorpio. Tiandra Hands staying with her the whole way down the court. Rourke deals back to Scorpio, who organizes the Seahawks. Scorpio pumps, now kicks it over to Bostic. Her shot, no good. Which will be Seahawk ball. They have 4 seconds on the shot clock. And it doesn't look like they're going to get it off. And it'll be Wildcat ball. Tiandra Hands getting ready to go for the Wildcats. As Gallagher shoots it off the rim, no good, and Scorpio looks to push the tempo. Scorpio all the way, now kicks it out for three, is good by Gabby Sousa, a freshman from Hudson, Connecticut. Hands gets it to go as well, just in front of the arc. It'll go for two. Scorpio deals to Sousa. Mancini back to Scorpio in the corner. She looks to drive, now deals, and off the rim and out. Mary Rourke gets her own rebound. Gives back to Scorpio, who drives, no good. And the rebound taken by Tiandra Hands. Cottrell kicks it out to Gallagher, called for traveling. And some substitutions will be made. Maddie Morrow checking back into the game. And it appears that the Wildcats are going to take a timeout to slow things down, and we'll step aside. Seahawks getting things back into play, and it'll be Sousa whistled down for a travel. It'll be Wildcat ball. Cottrell deals to Morrow down low, but she'll get it right back. And now she shoots off the rim, no good. Rebound held by Lee. Bounce pass down low to Mia James. And now here's Morrow shooting off the rim, no good. Sousa making her way up the court. Sousa finding Brooke Vanasek. Ball goes out of bounds. It will remain Seahawk ball. And Megan Hennigan checks back into the game for the Seahawks. And she gets it down low. Kicks it up to Shuey, who drives, dishes, and that's a shot clock violation on the Seahawks. Hands deals it over to Lee. She gets it back, and that pass doesn't connect. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Seahawk ball. Sousa finding Vanasek. Vanasek looks for a second, decides to dribble around the arc, and now deals to Sousa. Here's Shuey shooting, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound held by Bostic. And again, down low, we'll kick it up to Sousa, who shoots and no good. Wildcats looking to move up the court. Hands bounce pass to Cottrell. Her shot no good. And Vanasek is fouled, trying to hurry up for the Seahawks. And so it'll be Seahawk ball with 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 4 10-minute quarters will be played today. And just joining us, Salve Regina men's basketball was victorious today over Worcester State. Final score 86-69. As here's a shot by Bostic from the corner, no good. It'll roll out of bounds and be Wildcat ball. In that game, Mikey Spencer had 34 points at the end of the day, followed by Cameron Collins, who had 21 for the Seahawks. And now Hands takes her time as she crosses half court. She looks to get past Vanasek, and she does for a moment. Ternay Lee gives it right back with 8 on the shot clock for Hands, who drops back for 3. She got it. And that shot right there by Vanasek is blocked down. That will do it for the first quarter. Johnston & Wales leads 11-3, and we'll step aside. we go again. Wildcats and Seahawks emerge from talking it over. Second quarter beginning now. And the scoreboard was corrected just before we went to break. It's 9-3, Johnston and Wales on top. And Scorpio takes it and looks to drive. And shooting there is Rourke. And the rebound goes into the hands of Mia James. And now it's Tiana Hands who deals to Gallagher. Cottrell gives 2 hands, but back to Cottrell. No good, rebound held. And it's Vanasek who looks to drive up the court. She puts it up there, no good. Battle for the rebound. Players trying to call timeouts, but ultimately the Seahawks end up with it. Tough battle there. And good hustle by the Seahawks to grab the rebound. Scorpio battling the shot clock, puts it up, and almost, as it trickled out, goes out of bounds, and it will be Wildcat ball. Hands breaks free. She goes all the way down and deals to Morrow. Her shot no good. Rebound held by Autenreith. Shot by Autenreith up and no good. And Hands tries to get things going for the Wildcats. She'll take a 3-ball, no good. Rebound held by Mary Rourke. Tori Scorpio shooting for 3, no good. And rebound held by Cottrell. Tiandra Hands organizing the Wildcat offense as they have 12 on the shot clock. Putting it up is Morrow off the glass, off the rim, and into the hands of Tori Scorpio, who looks to drive down. She'll get a foul call. Foul will be on Tiandra Hands, and we'll get a pair of substitutions. Scorpio guarded closely by Terene Lee. Now Rourke looks for space, deals to Scorpio, uses the pick. And it's tied up in the paint, held by the Wildcats. Is it a jump ball or a foul? No signal yet. And it'll be Wildcat ball. Looks like it was called a jump ball. So Johnston and Wales will take over as Brittany Gallagher looks to work around Brooke Vanasek. Lee looking to drive. And it'll be a kick ball off the leg of Megan Hennigan. Cottrell receives the inbound pass. And now it's Gallagher looking for Morrow, tipped out of bounds. And it will stay Wildcat ball with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Ball is up to Mia James. She gets tied up. Morrow has to shoot. And off the rim, no good. Scorpio charging down. Looking for Hennigan, and we'll get a foul called on the floor. It'll be against Maddie Morrow, a senior from Catawissa, Pennsylvania. Autenreith kicks it out to Rourke. Scorpio waits, uses the pick, drives in, lays it off the glass, and gets the 2. That pass picked off by Rourke. Rourke deals to Scorpio, looks, pumps, now shoots after she drives, but it's knocked down by the Wildcats. And here they come the other way. Gallagher loses her dribble, has to deal to Terene Lee. And now her pass almost picked off, but held by James as Gallagher looks to drive, and she's fouled on the way up by Mary Rourke. So it looks as though Rourke and Scorpio will head off for the Seahawks as Gabby Sousa and Neva Bostic come into the game for the Seahawks. Wildcats talking it over during these free throws, getting some water. As I said at the top of the broadcast, not a lot of subs for the Wildcats, just 8 players active in today's game. And that shot off the rim, no good, but rebounded by Maddie Morrow. She's looking across the court to Terene Lee. That pass will be deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Seahawk ball. Ten to 5 with just over 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And the Wildcats will call a timeout and talk it over. So we will be right back. Tori Scorpio receives the inbound for the Seahawks. And it's Brooke Vanasek trying to work it around for Salve Regina. Here's Scorpio, no good from beyond the arc. And it'll be held by Gallagher. Wildcats slowing the pace down a little bit. As Cottrell holds. And dishes back to Gallagher, who puts it up, in and out, off the backboard. And now Scorpio looks to drive down. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Terene Lee. And the Seahawks will inbound right in front of the Wildcat bench. Deandra Hands subs back in. Bostic in the corner, deals up to Sousa. And now it's Scorpio. kicking it out. Scorpio has 7 on the shot clock. And now here's Vanasek for 3, no good. Rebound held by the Wildcats. Hands trying to keep things moving to Gallagher. Kicks it over to Cottrell. And now it's James going up. Her shot, no good. Rebound by Morrow. Second effort, no good. And finally the rebound held by Vanasek. Sousa deals over to Bostic. And now back over to Vanasek. And Hennigan's shot is good from just outside the paint. And that'll bring the Seahawks within 3 as we approach 3 and change to go in the second quarter. Cottrell drives down, banks it in. Scorpio deals, and Hennigan's shot, no good. Rebounded by Brittany Gallagher. Cottrell drives in and kicks it out. Gallagher puts it up, and she gets it. She absorbed some contact, took the shot, and it paid off. Brooke Vanasek circles around, puts it up, and that's blocked down by the Wildcats, and Hands moves her way up the court. Tiandra Hands looking for space in the paint, and it's a double dribble. She lost control of the ball for just a second. And after some Seahawks substitutions, it's Scorpio receiving the inbound. Shuey drives in, banks it in. Terene Lee looking to set things up for the Wildcats. And now with a shot is Cottrell. Her shot is good. Scorpio driving down. Now dishes, and Altonreath good from the post. Hands holds at the three-point line. And she'll receive it back a little bit further. Just under a minute to play. Gallagher fighting the shot clock, no good, but she does get rim. Rebound held by Bostic. She'll hand it off to Tori Scorpio, who drives down, banks it in. Tiandra Hands seems content with letting the clock tick down. About a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, so they will have to shoot. And Hands takes the shot, no good, off the rim. And that was the shot clock going off. There's still about 1 second left. Now the clock did hit the rim, so it shouldn't be a shot clock violation on the Wildcats. And now there's some confusion on the court. So 2.4 on the clock, stolen down low, and a very dangerous situation as the Wildcats, with the late steal, threatening for some points before halftime. But we will go into the half with the Wildcats up by 3. Johnston and Wales 16, Salve Regina 13. We'll head to the half and be back with the third quarter in just a little bit. Welcome back. Start of the third quarter here in Newport. Wildcats on top by 3, 16-13 as we begin the third quarter. It's going to be Mary Rourke headed to the line off the foul, shooting 2. And in the first half, Seahawks had 8 of their 13 points come from the paint. And meanwhile, for the Wildcats, just 2 points in the paint, so they're working it around. As Rourke's first shot is good. And so is the second. Hands receives the ball once again. Gets it down low to Maddie Morrow. Spins and shoots. Fighting for the rebound. Jump ball. And it looks like it will stay with Johnston & Wales. Cottrell puts it up. Can't get it to go. And the rebound is taken by Shuey. She deals to Rourke for 3, and she gets it. Mary Rourke from behind the arc. And the Seahawks have pulled ahead here early in the third quarter. Gallagher spinning, looking to drive, kicks it out to Cottrell. Hands driving, fighting the shot clock. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Lee. And she has to take it outside and deal to Hands in the corner. Hands drives through and deals to Cottrell, puts it up, can't get it to go. And Scorpio brings it up the court. She drives, deals to Rourke for 3 again, just off the iron. And sounds like we have a timeout call on the floor. 18-16, Salve Regina taking the lead. They'll talk it over, so we'll step aside. Terrene Lee heads to half court for the Wildcats. And now she has it in front of her own bench. Deals to Hands, looking to drive, now shooting, and off the rim, and it's tied up on the rebound. It'll be Johnston Whale ball. It'll be a foul on Megan Hennigan. And so the Wildcats will look to inbound here as Hands takes it and deals to Lee. Terrene Lee looking to drive. She shoots. No good. Scorpio keeps it in play and heads up the court. And her pass looking for Rourke does not connect. It'll be Johnston Whale ball. Hands has it. Weaves around and hands off to Cottrell, who deals over to Gallagher. Gallagher driving and banks it in to tie things up. Mary Rourke organizing things for the Seahawks. There's Morgan Shuey has it and looks for Scorpio down low. Scorpio spinning, and her shot blocked down by Brittany Gallagher. Tiandra Hands stops for a moment, continues to drive, and then kicks it over to Gallagher. Hands puts it up for three, off the rim, no good. And that'll go off Morgan Shuey and out of bounds. Gallagher inbounding, and the shot by Morrow doesn't go, but the rebound goes all the way to half court where Tiandra Hands was waiting. Gallagher spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound won by Cottrell. She puts it up as well, no good. And finally, Shuey takes control for the Seahawks. She lost control of it, so now it is with Marissa Cottrell. Hands looking to drive, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Scorpio. And Scorpio tips it out of bounds, but it must have hit off Hands as well because it's Seahawk ball. Look from here, and Scorpio got the last touch. Must have deflected off of Hands. So now it'll be Morgan Shuey with the ball at half court. Scorpio driving in and deals. It'll be Shuey with the shot, and she gets it to go. Hands looks around, fakes the drive, and kicks it out to Gallagher. Gallagher now driving in. And the shot by Lee is no good. Rebounded by Scorpio. Scorpio charges ahead. Looks to get underneath, and she does as she lays it in off the glass for two. Hands trying to drive and hand to Cottrell. She does. Morrow down low, spinning, shooting off the glass, and she gets it. Scorpio patiently waiting as she finds Mary Rourke. Scorpio looked to shoot, now drives and kicks it over to Sousa, who puts it up and gets it to go. Terene Lee coming in, met by Scorpio, and she's going to be called for charging. Mia James comes in for the Wildcats. And if you're the Wildcats, everything's all right foul-wise. Just Hands and Mora with two apiece. As Shuey comes away with the ball, tried to kick it out, and now it's Sousa at the top. Rourke waiting at the post. Closely guarded by Cottrell as Rourke gets it to go. So now the Seahawks lead by 6 with 3:38 remaining in the third quarter. Driving his hands. Ottenreith trying to hold her off. Here's Morrow on the post. Her shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded and given to Hands. Her shot, no good. Rebound by Morrow. And Morrow gets the rebound again. Cottrell puts it up, and she's able to get it to go. Great offensive rebounding by the Wildcats to keep that possession moving. Sousa, a little bit of a double team there. She has to backtrack and hand it off to Shuey. Couldn't quite handle the pass, as the ball will go out of bounds, and a trio of Seahawks will sub in. Among those subs for the Seahawks is Lauren Wilmot, checking in for the first time today. Freshman from West Townsend, Mass. Bostish hands it over to Rourke. And Mary Rourke waiting for the Seahawks. He'll end up with Hennigan. Ten on the clock for the Seahawks. And here's Hennigan for 3, no good. Rebounded by Taranay Lee. She's driving in. She is fouled on the way up. Shot just went off the back rim, rattled around, couldn't fall. But it will be Lee headed to the line for 2. Coming into today, Lee is 10 for 16 from the line. And that one made you wait a little bit, but it does go in. Second shot from Lee is off the back rim, and off the rebound goes out of bounds. It will remain Wildcat ball. And the long pass finds Morrow. Gallagher in front of her own bench, waits, has a pick. Goes around looking for a Wildcat, but it's taken by Scorpio. Scorpio looking to move the Seahawks up the court. She'll lay it off the glass and get the 2. We approach 99 seconds to go in the third quarter. Seahawks holding a 5-point advantage over the Wildcats. As the Wildcats playing with 8 active on the roster. So the Seahawks just trying to keep things moving and keep the tired legs on the court. And so far it's worked for them. Here's Hands shooting from the elbow. Off the rim, no good. Rebound held by Morrow. She's able to bank it off the glass and in. Scorpio waiting, kicks it out. Wilmot for 3, no good. Rebound won by Mia James. And now Morrow kicks it over to Brittany Gallagher. Gallagher looking to drive. Her pass is deflected. And now Scorpio coming down the court. Pauses for a second, goes up and gets fouled. And the foul is going to be on Tiandra Hands. Tori Scorpio to the line for 2. She came in today shooting 75% from the line. And that one in and out. Tough break there. Hands has it for the Wildcats. As it's Lee driving in. Not sure if that would have counted off the shot clock. But either way, Terene Lee headed to the line for 2 with 43 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Off the back rim, no good on the first one from Lee. Second shot, in and out. And it goes out of bounds. To be Seahawk ball as a substitution being made. Mary Rourke checking back into the game for the Seahawks. And it looks as though Terene Lee getting a Band-Aid, perhaps. And she's good to go. So we will be playing again. Lauren Wilmot coming up the court for the Seahawks. As is Shuey. And she tried to fit it in to Noelle Mancini. But the pass tipped out of bounds. And the Wildcats will control. Hands patiently waiting. It's about a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hands looking down low to James. Oh, her shot just couldn't go. And Scorpio trying to cut down. She takes a 3. No good. And the horn sounds for the end of the third quarter. Salve Regina up by 4, 29 to 25. Teams will talk it over for a minute, and we'll step aside on the Salve Athletics Network. Start of the fourth quarter, final one of regulation, but these two teams have been going back and forth all game long. Salve Regina currently holds a 4-point lead. Scorpio holds it with 10 on the shot clock. Calls for a pick. Now she drives down, met by a couple of Wildcats. 3 on the clock now. Shooting it was Shuey. It's deflected out of bounds. They're going to have to reset the shot clock here. So you may have heard 3 seconds on the shot clock. Catch and shoot situation for the Seahawks. Scorpio puts it up there. She banked it off the rim. So it'll be Wildcat ball after the rebound. And Gallagher holds it and deals to Hands. Hands trying to drive to the baseline. Gallagher from behind the arc, no good. And the ball will trickle out of bounds with 12 seconds on the shot clock for Johnson & Wales. Gallagher shooting for 3, no good. And guarding it on the way out of bounds was Morgan Shuey. It'll be Seahawk ball with 8:51 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wilmot going around and giving it to Scorpio. Scorpio uses the pick, and she is fouled before she got the pass off. Scorpio at the top of the key, using a pick, and it looks to be a moving pick called, a foul. I guess it was a foul called on Noelle Mancini, sophomore from Poughkeepsie, New York. Terene Lee trying to drive in. She does. Puts it up and gets it to go. Scorpio pumps, drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound held by James. And she looks to deal over to Brittany Gallagher. Gallagher fouled on the way. It'll be on the court. So the Wildcats will inbound from the baseline. Well, the inbound goes off the back of the backboard and end up with the Seahawks. Shooting it was Autenreith. Her shot is no good. Rebound held by Tiandra Hands. Gallagher able to get the ball away and down to Morrow. The ball will go out of bounds and be Wildcat ball. Lee driving in, jump ball. Reaching in was Autenreith, and she's able to force the jump ball. However, possession is for the Wildcats, so they will hold on. Hands comes around, gets the ball, looks to drive back in. Instead, it's Cottrell, and her shot is good. 29 all. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Scorpio driving in, banks it off the glass, no good. Lee looking to move the Wildcats now. Cottrell kicks it out to Gallagher. Now back down to Lee. Looking to bank it in, no good. Second effort, still no good. Rebound by Cottrell. Lee shoots from the elbow, no good. And the rebound bouncing around. The Seahawks finally get control, but they're going to be tied up. Good heads-up play by Cottrell and Hands to come in and grab the ball while it's on the ground. Oh, and it's a timeout by the Seahawks, rather. So they're able to hold on to it, and we'll step aside as both teams talk it over. Welcome back to Newport, Rhode Island, tied at 29. Salve Regina and Johnston & Wales, two in-state rivals, I guess you could call them, but non-conference matchup. There's a foul called on the court. It'll be against Hannah Autenreith. Now Hands looking to drive. She gets around, kicks it out to Cottrell. Her shot, no good. Rebound by Scorpio. Looking to drive. She gives it to Rourke. Her shot, no good. Rebound and puts it back in. That was Neva Bostic for the Seahawks. Timeout by the Wildcats, looking to give themselves a breather. 31-29, 5:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. Terrene Lee getting ready to inbound for the Wildcats as they trail by 2. Cottrell waits and gives back to Hands. Hands with the shot off the rim, no good. Scorpio drives down, gives to Autenreith, who gives it right back. Scorpio goes up and is fouled on the play. Hard foul And she's slow to get up. And Scorpio appears to be okay as she heads to the line for 2 shots. First shot is good from Scorpio. Two for 2 is Scorpio from the line. And it's Tiandra Hands holding it at half court for the Wildcats. A little miscommunication there between the Wildcats as that pass from Lee goes out of bounds. And Mary Rourke set to inbound for the Seahawks. Scorpio dishing, gets it back from the line, no good. Rebound held by Cottrell. Morrow banks it in from the post. Rourke looking, shooting. She got it for 3. Her second of the day. Brittany Gallagher ready to shoot 1 from the line. And the Wildcats are talking it over now. Gallagher's shot no good. And the Wildcats were having a little conference in front of their bench, so it's a scramble to get to the hoop. And instead, Shuey is called for traveling. Hands controls at the top. Cottrell drives in, her shot blocked down by Bostic. And it's a jump ball. I think the original call was a foul, but another official came in and helped the call out. 36-33, 3:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Seahawks trying to hold on. That ball is poked away, and it'll be a foul called on Tiandra Hands. And sounds like we're going to get a timeout from Salve Regina, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Mary Rourke to inbound for the Seahawks. As the Wildcats trying to full court press for a moment. Scorpio now controlling things for the Seahawks as she works off the pick. And that ball swatted away by Taranay Lee. It will remain Seahawk ball with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Scorpio dishes out to Sousa. Gets blocked down. It will stay with the Seahawks, but this time they have 4 seconds on the shot clock. Scorpio has to shoot here, and she does. Off the rim, no good. Rebound held by Bostic. Bostic holds it at the top and deals to Scorpio with 8 seconds. Scorpio shooting off the rim, off the glass, and no good. Long pass for Taranay Lee as she gets fouled. So Taranay Lee will go to the line for 2 shots. With 2:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. Tight game here at Rodgers Rec Center. First shot is good from Lee. Lee goes 2 for 2 from the line, and she brings the Wildcats within 1, 36-35, Salve Regina, as the Wildcats look to press. Sousa driving up the court hard and crosses half court. Sousa using the pick now and deals to Rourke. Rourke takes the shot off the rim, no good. Fighting for it is Scorpio, and hands, they get tied up below the rim. And it'll be Wildcat ball. Hands and Scorpio, the 2 point guards, battling down low for the rebound. Gallagher coming in. Goes up and gets the 2. Scorpio looks to drive and cuts back. Looks to find another way around. And the pass goes off Sousa. She's able to regain control. Here's a shot from deep. That was Morgan Shuey on the shot. 1:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Wildcats up by 1. Gallagher up top. Looking to shoot. She's blocked by Hennigan. But taken right back by hands, poked out of bounds finally by Morgan Shuey. It will remain Wildcat ball with 59 seconds to go. This game has been tight all day. The Seahawks pulled ahead in the third quarter and now trail by 1 as they will go and take a timeout to talk things over. We'll be back for the close of this one. Don't go anywhere. Gallagher hold it in front of her on bench. 55 seconds on the clock. And the Wildcats hold the ball with 15 seconds left on the shot clock, so they can tick down some time if they wish to. Instead, it's hands, and she gets it to go to extend the lead to 3. 39-36, Wildcats on top. O'Rourke loses control. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Wildcat ball. And the Seahawks want to take another timeout, so we'll step aside. 33 seconds on the clock. Wildcats up by 3, and they will have the ball when we come back. Wildcats inbound, and falling down is hands, but she gets the ball right back. She's in trouble, and she got fouled on the way down. What a sequence right there, as the Seahawks couldn't quite take advantage of the turnover. His hands was pushed down from behind. 24 seconds on the clock. And it appears as though Tiandra Hands is going to go to the line for some very important free throws. First shot is good from Hands. Hands goes 2 for 2 and brings the Wildcats up by 5 with 24 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Both teams will talk it over, so we'll step aside once again. Scorpio looks to drive in and bank it. No good. Rebound held by Lee. She's tied up or fouled. Let's see what the call is. Yep, she is fouled by Brooke Vanasek. So Lee will head to the line for 2 shots with 15.2 remaining in the fourth quarter. Lee getting ready to shoot. And she gets that one to go as well. Sousa driving up. She's rejected. And it will be Seahawk ball with 8 seconds remaining. Seahawks down by 7. Rourke for 3. No good. Rebound held by Maddie Morrow. And she is fouled. 3.9 seconds to go. Maddie Morrow will head to the line to shoot 2. First one from Morrow doesn't go. Second one from Morrow does. And the last second shot by Sousa goes in. How about that one to end out the game for 3? So the final score is Johnston & Wales 44, Salve Regina 39. And the Seahawks come up just a bit short here on a game that was close all day long. And earlier it was the men victorious over the Worcester State Lancers 86-69. So that will do it for our basketball doubleheader here from Rodgers Rec Center. And later on tonight, we will have Salve Regina women's ice hockey from St. George's in Middletown, Rhode Island. That's a 7 o'clock start. I will see you there alongside Andrew Pizzelli. But for now, I'm Ryan Costa. Have a good day, everyone.